funny little maple bear. Smile on his face. Love my battery. A little smile. Can you guys see it at all? Anybody in there? Having a lot of technical issues, so I'm going to keep checking the camera. It's always dependent on whether the technology is working or not, or wants to work. Usually, if I'm not in the mood to do a live stream or do video in general, it's because of all the technological devices you gotta mess with. Little smiley bear. Well, it's maple season here, and yeah, I'm gonna wave my hand in front of the camera now and then. Hey, there's a number of people here. How you guys doing? Hope you're all having a good day. It's maple season here. They tap the maple trees, get the sap out of them, and then they boil the sap down, and they get maple syrup from that. It's a local commodity around here. We love it. I like it in my coffee much better than sugar. Just gonna keep waving my hand in front here because the screen keeps up and then it goes black. Pretty cool. You want it to make it look like the leaf is bending a little bit, like he's holding the maple. At least it's flat. I mean, again, this is artwork. It doesn't. I'm just gonna wave my hand. This is artwork. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's more about representing what you're thinking about. It's the thought that counts. Well, and the thing is that I've never been a real proficient artist as far as like have an idea or an image in my head and just like instantly spit it out. I've always had to try. I've always had to put forth a lot of effort. And that's kind of what keeps me going. One thing that happens a lot is people go, "Oh, I could never do that. It's such a, I'm not amazing," but they'll say that's such amazing art or something like that. And I'll say, "Well, it's not like I just happen to do it. I mean, it takes a lot of practice and time in order to get what you want out of things." I mean, I make mistakes all the time. I make mistakes in my work all the time, and that's what drives me to keep going further, trying harder to get it. Let's see, I can't see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, good to see you too, Dennis. Hey, everybody. The sun is in my eyes, so I'm kind of. It's not actually really cold out. I put the ear things over top of my hood, um, just because it's a little more comfortable, especially with these specs on. They have real thick sides to them. It's a little chilly. This is ultimately where I could lose the whole piece. I'm trying to, the top of the maple leaf, I'm trying to get more of that but not lose these too much. So it's gonna kind of work. It's gonna kind of show up as looking like a bear holding a maple leaf with a smile on his face. So I'm kind of happy with it. I don't know, can you guys really see it? Let's see if we can't do a little close up here without losing the whole operation. I've just been whittling away. Yeah, so what's new, guys? This is what I'm up to. Getting ready for my little Maple Fest coming up in a few weeks. It's spring finally. We're finally getting our warmer weather now. It's still cold at night. Still gets chilly sometimes in the daytimes. Today was a beautiful day. It was like 50 degrees all day. That's kind of nice, cool spring type weather. Easy going, easy going. Everything is easy going. I always get sawdust stuck up my nose when I'm working. It's very tough, and you just gotta let the saw slowly walk itself into them. I take my time. There's no rush. I'm never in a hurry. one shot, and so far it's coming out, so I'm just taking my time with it right now. Now I want to cut away behind a little bit. So now when I paint this leaf, it's going to have color and the bear's going to be. So I just want to just carve just behind the leaf just enough to give it a little bit of depth. I can deepen the mouth. I have other tools. It's okay to use other tools. At least it's okay for me. It's okay in my book to do it. Whatever gets the job done, right? A little heart and a little bear foot. It's kind of funny, the sitting bears with the heart and the foot. People have asked me, did I invent that? And I say no. Some people might claim fame to it. My theory on that is it's something that at some point when we all started making these, we all said, people love hearts. I'm going to put a heart in the bear foot. It's easy. I just did it because that's what I thought. And I've seen a lot of other people do them, and it's a cool thing. People love them. I can't really tell you the history of where it came from. Just something that we all do. I think as an artist, as a carver, you see this as an area to put something. You could put a name in there. You could put a flower. I've done bear paws with flowers for the foot before. So we all just try different things. I don't think it's really a matter of where it came from or who did it, but I think it's a cool thing. bare toes. Bare toes is one of those little intricate details that you could put into a carving that, for me, if the toes are nice, it makes the whole carving look better. You can do just straight lines. You don't have to get real fancy with them. Like you don't have to do all that work. It depends on the day and the piece. Pause. Little bear pause. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I get my ugly mug in there, but I keep checking. See if we get comments or whatever. Some people say hi. It is fun to see who shows up. Hey, he's not bad. Not bad. I like these ones that you sit and you try and you pick and poke at them a little bit, and you don't get in a hurry, and then it turns out to be something. pretty happy with it. You know, it's a little wide and chunky here and there, but it's for raffle carving anyway. It's representative of the event. So that was the important thing for me on this one, is just to get it knocked out, and you know, have another carving for the event. That's not too bad. I don't think it's too bad anyway. I'm happy with it as is right now. I think they're gonna like it. I'll probably paint the leaf fall colors. I don't know. Should I go green or should I go fall colors? Because everybody knows maple leaf is really bright, orangey and yellowish. I could do that, or I could just make it a green leaf because it's, I think I'll go fall colors because maple season, trees don't have leaves yet. You know? There's a lot of big maple places around here. There's actually one down the road. He's about half a mile down the road and all of his maple lines. I don't know if you're seeing. There's his maple lines. He's got them all up and down the hill. He's got them everywhere. I know that was a power line, but he's got them everywhere. Some of the comments are funny to see, guys. Thank you. I enjoy it. I enjoy some of the comments. I enjoy what I do. I'll show you what else we got going on here. Not a whole lot, not a whole ton of stuff. I want to get my cow done. This is actually made out of maple, so this may be the other raffle piece. It's not sugar maple, it's silver maple. And you can't really see it right now, but I've done a lot of repairs to it because it had runs in it. But it has like a stripey, like a tiger stripe appearance to it. Silver maple tends to do that a lot. So I want to finish that if I can before, but I've got a few pieces that I want to work on just for display for the show. Of course, the old tiki faces. I like having those around just as things to put stuff on. Got a couple of these size bears. This one's getting patchwork done to it, getting all the cracks filled. Got feet in a box. That's a pretty cool one. Kind of a different piece. But yeah, I want to get my bears done. Be nice to have one more saw for that weekend because you're cutting all day for 2 days straight. Gonna definitely finish my rooster, one of them, for the event. That's gonna be part of my inventory there. It's still quite a pile of stuff to just finish. I don't really need to be doing new carvings right now. I want to finish these guys. That's kind of a cool. I like the contrast. I like to have contrast. Like you see the cutie bears. You know, people see the cutie bears and they see the kind of farmer rooster looking things, and then you got awesome skulls and fire and crazy tiki faces. I like skulls. I think they're cool. There's a cool display piece that I can always bring. It's the two fish. If you look at my profile picture for my channel, these two fish actually are part of, it's like this big, it makes a big piece. It's like this tall, and you have a fish here and then another one in the front. It's always a nice piece to bring for display. Hummingbird, I broke the wings, but these are a lot of what I do here, though. I got to have a lot of these because these sell like crazy. The bears with the heart in the foot. Yeah, I do. I use the torch to color them. There's a old wise man face. Yep, I do burn them. I'm just out of inventory. It's, you see, this winter was really tough because it's hard to heat my shop, being in an old barn, and I haven't been in here a lot until the past couple weeks because it just started warming up. So everything's a mess. And when you come in here in the winter and you're trying to do a project or something, uh, you kind of just throw stuff around and pile stuff. And I got carvings all over the place and slab wood. I did some slabbing on freezing cold days. It's hard to carve when it's really freezing cold out. No, no, we don't have a wood stove because it's an old barn. Yeah, I whittle too. I do smaller carvings. Well, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Nice to see you guys here. Got a couple of regulars here. Yeah, we got bears there. I just gotta pound away at whatever's done or whatever's ready to be finished and repaired. I have to try to get done. I have tons of it. Right? I'd like to fix this guy, get the cracks repaired, get him finished and burned, give him some color. And the festival's in like a couple weeks, so there's a cool raven bird. I mean, I have my ideas for what I want to do all the time, but it's always a matter of what I can get done, you know. And it's always between, like today, silly me. Uh, there's a deer skull. Carved that years ago. I like having these around. I think they're cool. Um, it's just a matter of what I can get done most of the time, because in my absent-mindedness today, I neglect to get oil. So now I'm out of bar and chain oil, but I have some carving in. The goal was to just get something done for once. This week is the first week. I want to do something with this chicken too. I love that chicken. I think that's one of the coolest things that I've ever made. And I like it just as it is, and I want to take my time and kind of figure out. I know it's silly. You guys look at that and, oh yeah, it's cute, but it's real simple and rough, and I'm like, yeah, that's right up my alley. I think that's great. I just want to finish it as simply as possible, get it out there. I know somebody will love it. You know, somebody would be really excited to have that and give that to their mom, or maybe just put it on their porch. Um, as you see, the garage is not a mess as it was earlier this year. My other in the fall, I couldn't even get in here. But I had to work on cars a lot this winter. That's what I've been doing a lot of. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's good to see y'all. Yeah, show some reds, orange, yellow. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Walk around here. A lot of mechanical stuff, and it's always something like either camera batteries, 5,000 camera batteries. You know, it's like piles. I spent the last month just messing with cameras and getting camera stuff together, just so I can have everything for the season. But I'm working on this. I started this the other day. I think it's just a shape that I started seeing in my head that I want to have. It kind of has like a falcon. It's kind of like a falcon deal. I don't know. I'm playing with it. I'm going, you know, I'm going in just shooting off the hip, but really taking my time with it. Eagles, well, it's not really eagle because I like the fatness of the head, right? Eagle would have a narrower head. Actually, the eagles they've been flying it back a lot. This is the ongoing. Let me show you just how big, right? Ongoing Big Bear. Something that I wanted to do because I don't have one here. It's like he's walking, right? Like he's got the one arm. And I'm just taking my time with it too, as usual, right? One arm across his front, the other arm kind of going back, you know. And I want him looking like he's walking, like a Sasquatch bear. You know, something like I like a lot of movement. Have ideas for this. Not going to get into it yet. It's a nice piece. It's got potential. Got potential. I might get to it next week. I don't know because this is also stone jobs. People are calling for stone jobs. Oh, I just saw the bobcat again. Down there, she was up top the log pile. And I know it was a bobcat. It was unmistakable. But yeah, we get the eagles back. She's around. I see her all the time. Fortunately. And you know it's the bobcat because as soon as she sees me, she ditches out. She takes off. And no matter how many cameras, guys, this is the thing that just, she was up on top of that huge log pile just now. Like I just saw a flash of her looking at me and taking off. No matter how many cameras I set up down there, I never get a picture like this year. I'm unable. It's just park horse, I guess. I can keep trying. I keep trying to set up more and more cameras down there, and I had a bunch of them down there over the past month that I was, I'm setting cameras up and testing them out and playing around with them. And yeah, it could be a parrot. I'm thinking more like a falcon type bird. I like falcons. I want to have a big falcon here, like a carving one. We'll see what happens there. I'm playing around. I like the look of falcons and like peregrines. But the whole thing with the bobcat and the cameras, I was kind of hoping maybe if I hide down in here, she won't be so spooked by me. And she was down there on top of that log pile, right at the far end of it, just staring at me, watching me walk around up here. And as soon as I looked up and turned my head, I saw her ditching out on me. So, I don't know. I don't know if she's on to me, if she's figured out my game. It's almost like she's playing around and teasing me. I had tons. I had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 game cameras set up down there over the past month because I saw her a month ago, and then I started tracks everywhere, and so I started setting up game cameras down there. Not a single shot of her. I got a coyote. I got a shot of a coyote one time, but that was after waiting for a week, and the camera that I got a picture of that with, that was hooked up to a cellular camera extender, um, and the way that the cord runs from the SD card to the cell box let a lot of moisture in the camera and ruin the camera. So I got to figure that strategy out now, how to make it work better. And the one that I have down there now, it sent me about 10 photos or 15 photos today of nothing, but it hasn't sent me any photos of anything else. So I don't know. I mean, it's ongoing. Every time you least expect it, you see them. You see something cool down there. It's like the Eagles. I got lots of video of Eagles this year so far. So yeah, I definitely want to do a Falcon. So what's new? Yeah. Oh, I got much more Eagle videos. I The Eagles have been really busy here. Um, Past week or so, it's been really cool seeing them. I see them almost every day or every couple days that I'm here. This is usually the time that you end up seeing them coming back here, checking the creek out. Uh, there was actually 2 the other day, and they were flying in like a big figure 8 pattern above the property, and they kept getting closer and closer to each other. They might have been mating, um, and then they flew off into the like toward the valley, the other valley. Um, that was really cool, just watching them fly. I wasn't sure what they were doing. It was really fun to watch, and yeah, we'll see if I get down there and set up some more game cameras again. I kind of got burnt out on it just because I have to get doing other things. Um, yeah, geez, we have hawks here all the time. Uh, there's probably 5 or 6 of them that hang out at the property. I can't be sure, but I haven't seen them all at once. I usually see 2 or 3 at one time, but you see them up in the sky. There was one time I think I counted at least 5 or 6 up in the sky, like circling. Hit, get they get in the thermals and they ride the thermals up and down. Um, and I haven't seen any peregrines here yet. We usually get peregrines. There's a there's a family of them that lives that last couple years has uh, been taking over the gable of one of the barns. They've been squatting there and raising their young. It's really cool to see that whole thing going on. I think it's a little early for them. They might have moved on because we did some renovating and cleaning in the barn next door and might have chased them out, but we'll see what happens there. We'll see if they come back, if they're around. But yeah, we don't get a lot of ducks. We get mostly geese. Uh, one year we had turkeys here. They were all over the place, and the turkeys actually picked up an orphan the funny thing is they picked up an orphan guinea hen. Um, Guinea hens are, I don't know if you've seen them or heard them, but they're really loud and they're white, so they can't hide. They can't hide around here anyway. Um, and I would see the pack of turkeys, and then shortly afterwards, after they disappear, you'd see a guinea hen running down the same trail, yelling away, and I recognize that because I worked on a farm one time where there was guinea hens all over the place, and I was like, "That's weird. I've never heard a guinea hen or seen one out here." And there's one, like running across our property. I think it's, I think it turned wild. Um, Probably did not survive long out here with the coyotes and the bobcats. Um, I'm waiting to see if she pops back up. That would be really cool if she did. It just blows my mind. Uh, I had like 4 cameras aimed on that spot for the past 2 weeks, and I just moved them. Guess who shows up? Yeah, it was good catching up. Good to see you guys again. I'm gonna boot and scoot too. It's time to go back to work. I guess I went out. Usually, what I do, I go out early in the day, do some deliveries, then I come here, or I go to my stone job and work for a little bit. Then go back out. If I don't have shop stuff to do, but sometimes I have stuff to do here, uh, inventory or fixing stuff or backhoe work if the trucks are coming in, dumping, moving stuff around for them. But yeah. Oh, good to see you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna boot out. We'll talk to you later.